and welcome to the Viva Vitality Podcast. My name's Elizabeth, and with me is Dr. Morales. We are dedicated to making Lakeville the healthiest city in the country, one person at a time, through education and offering the state-of-the-art technology in anti-aging. We want people to not only look and feel their very best, but to help them experience longevity, and while experiencing longevity, actually have the quality of life. So what to expect going forward in this podcast? We are going to be giving free health tips that you can practice at home, such as nutrition, exercise, and supplements, giving you the latest education on the technology we use in anti-aging, weight management, hormone therapy, peptide therapy, and much more. And I am only touching the surface here. Each podcast we have will have a different topic to discuss, and it will be a quick 10 to 15 minute overview of relevant issues we are currently facing that affect your health and our society. Today's podcast, we are going to talk about who we are and how we can help you. So I will start. My name is Elizabeth Morales, and with me is Dr. Morales, and we are the owners of Viva Vitality. We have a location in St. Paul and just opened a brand new one in Lakeville, Minnesota. We have been together as a couple and in business for 5 years, and we have now helped thousands of people completely transform their body and their life. I personally, my background is I'm a personal trainer with a education in business management. I'm actually a cancer survivor, and I have been through battles of being underweight and overweight, so I know what both sides of the coin feel like. And through our current practices that we are teaching at Viva Vitality, I have learned how to overcome these issues. So going from being a chemical coper with alcohol to distress every night, now I'm looking and feeling my best I have ever felt, all through the strategies that we've used at our clinic. A little bit about us on our personal side. We have 3 beautiful boys, aged 12, 12, and 15. Alfonso Jr., Marco, and Charlie, along with the cutest little dog, Norm. From here, I will let Dr. Morales introduce himself. But before I do, I have to say, through all my years of having a passion for health, when I met you, between then and now, I have learned more than I ever imagined about the human body and the advancements of healthcare that regular mainstream physicians overlook. And not only that, which I personally think is the most important part about being a doctor, is the way you really care about every single person's whole health when they walk in our doors. As a cancer survivor, I went through a few rough experiences with some doctors that didn't seem like they really cared, and that's hard because you want to be able to trust your doctors with your health, especially when you're facing something as devastating as the word cancer. Every single patient that works with you has walked out beyond happy and grateful. So I'm grateful to be by your side and helping you get in front of more people. So saying that, let's talk about you and your background.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you, everybody, for taking the time to join us. My background is in family medicine, and I am board certified in family medicine, addiction medicine, and pain medicine. I've been practicing integrative medicine with myself and my patients for the last 15 years. It really started with myself as I personally went through a time in my life where I was starting to become overweight, and I was really heading towards metabolic dysfunction, heading towards diabetes and perhaps prediabetes. I felt low energy, low libido. I was feeling that I was gaining weight rapidly despite exercising. Brain fog, not feeling very focused, not much enjoyment in my life at all. But, I did not want to go to a primary care because I was one of them, and I knew what they would probably say and what medications they would start me. Therefore, it forced me to go on a journey to go outside of the box and search for answers for me and my patients. Given this background, at 38 years old, I started to attend courses of anti-aging, and let me tell you, I absorbed the information like a sponge, all of this information, and started applying ways to reverse my prediabetes at the time, losing weight, balancing my hormones, optimizing my cholesterol and lipids, and vitamin deficiencies. Really wanted to look and start looking at the root cause of some of these symptoms. Fast forward 22 years later, I'm now 60 years old, and I feel the best I've ever felt in my entire life. I just accomplished my first bodybuilding competition and took fourth in the nationals. And I say this not to boast, but to share with you that it's never too late to get started on your health, to feel and look your best. As far as my patients go and their stories, I was dealing with people who had severe pain and addiction. They were suffering. And what I found was I was treating them with traditional medicine that I felt wasn't going to the root of the problem. At the same time, I was helping them to try to look how we could prevent these issues. In certain cases, we found that pain would become less and the addiction would almost dissipate as we tried to optimize their hormones and their health. We were always looking at the blood work in ways to optimize their deficiencies so their body could function better. And I was doing these services understanding that perhaps most of it wouldn't be covered by insurance and that perhaps the mainstream would miss the root causes. This is what really separated my practice from the rest. In addition, I've had 35 years of experience with patients one-on-one listening to stories and understanding that when I'm trying to help someone, the most important part of my job is to listen to their story, from childhood to now. Another thing most doctors miss is that 90% of the diagnosis is in the story. How can I help individualize your care is through your story, and the diagnostics only come to confirm what I'm already suspecting. Having said that, we have lived in Lakeville for almost 3 years now, and I'm proud to say that we just opened our new location in the heart of downtown Lakeville next to B52, a landmark here in Lakeville. And I'm really looking forward to helping the community in which we live in.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that, Dr. Morales. With our experience together, we bring you Viva Vitality, where we help educate you on how you can transform your life as well with the latest in anti-aging and technologies in healthcare. So let's get down to it. How can we help you personally, and why should you be listening to this podcast? If you're somebody who is feeling low energy and you don't know why, if you're feeling down, less motivated, brain fog, weight gain that doesn't seem to come off, you tend to have high stress, poor sleep, symptoms of anxiety or depression, low libido, can't seem to find enjoyment in everyday life. For men, we see if you have any type of erectile dysfunction. For women, vaginal dryness. If you find yourself trying to de-stress at night, chemical coping with alcohol or other substances, definitely come see us. Or in general, maybe you're doing good. Maybe you just want to learn more of how you can up-level your health with the newest technology that's out there. Maybe you're wanting to lose stubborn weight. You've heard about testosterone therapy or hormone therapy, and you're not sure what to do or what to think or who to go to. It's just too much stuff out there. Then you need to come and see us or listen to our podcast. If you want to learn more about gut health and how your gut affects your body, we can help you with that. If you want to learn about the GLP-1s, such as the Ozempics, the tirzepatides, the semaglutides, all of those weight loss drugs out there, we like to teach how to do this the healthiest way possible, especially when you don't know where to go or who to trust. There's so many online doctors out there, so many things that are easy ways to get your hands on it, but what can you trust? Maybe you're someone who has gone to your primary care and you've shared your symptoms and they told you that your labs are normal and here's a medication, but nothing has helped. If you have resonated with any of these things that I mentioned, then this podcast is for you, or feel free to come see us in our clinic. So if you are interested in our services, you can visit us at callviva.com, super simple, where you will find more information about our services, and we will see you on either in the clinic or in our next podcast. And we definitely look forward to serving you. So anything else you'd like to say, Dr. Morales?
No, Elizabeth, thank you. I think I'm just excited to get started and start making Lakeville healthy.
Yes, we cannot wait to make this the healthiest city across the U.S.